So there's this story about Nikita Khrushchev, the former leader of the Soviet Union. He was giving a speech at some point, and he was pretty upset with Stalin, who had died by then, but not before causing a lot of problems. Anyway, in the middle of his speech, someone yells out to him, "You were a colleague of Stalin's, why didn't you stop him?" Now, Khrushchev can see that it was a heckler, but because he couldn't pinpoint where the voice came from, he responds by saying, "Ruku said that." The tension in the room is pretty intense at this point. There's silence, and it feels like time is standing still. And then, after a few seconds, Khrushchev finally speaks up, but not to argue with the heckler actually. Instead, he says something really quiet. "Now you know why I didn't stop him." It's like he's saying, "Hey, now that you're here, feeling this fear and anxiety in your own body, maybe that'll help you understand what it was like for me to live under Stalin." What Khrushchev is doing here is a great example of how to use demonstration to make a point. Instead of just talking about the problems with Stalin, he's showing his audience literally and physically what those problems felt like. When we try to persuade someone through argument alone, they often get defensive. But when we show them something that makes them feel what we're trying to convey, well, that's a different story altogether. They're more likely to listen and be persuaded. It's really powerful stuff. So the key takeaway from this is that your goal should be to make people literally and physically feel your point rather than just pouring words at them.